Welcome to the Ecumenical Church of Occitane's Advent and Christmas Carol Advent calendar. Each day during Advent we will reflect on one well-known Advent or Christmas carol, as well as looking at paintings of the sort that often appear on Christmas cards. We hope you'll join us every day as we prepare to celebrate again the birth of Jesus Christ over 2,000 years ago. December the 4th. Lo, how a rose ere blooming. This carol comes from the German Es ist ein Ros entsprungen, of which the earliest manuscript we have dates from around 1580, although it's probably much older. It embraces much of late medieval piety. Lo, how a rose ere blooming from tender stem hath sprung. In its original German, the rose symbolises Mary. Das Röslein ist Maria. But in the English translation by Theodore Baker around 1894, the rose symbolises the infant Christ. The rose I have in mind, he writes, with Mary we behold it. And so the rose becomes the baby Jesus. Thus it remained a popular carol for both Protestants and Catholics. The third verse was added by Friedrich Leyritz in 1844, but continues the medieval sentimentality. This flower, whose fragrance tender with sweetness fills the air. The excellent musical setting was composed by Michael Praetorius in 1609. The carol is about the fulfilment of prophecies from Isaiah, of Jesse's lineage coming. So we start off with a Near Eastern setting, but it soon gets transposed to Northern Europe with Amid the cool of winter and so on. Ever since the date of Jesus' birth was fixed at December the 25th, and of course we don't really know the date really when he was born, the mythology of cold wintry weather has predominated, and it has been drenched in late medieval sentimentality with the image of the Madonna dressed and seated like an aristocratic lady in her rose garden. And so we come to our painting for today, which is by Stephan Lochner, the Madonna of the Rose Bower, painted around 1440 to 1442. It comes from Cologne, where Stephan Lochner produced most of his work, Cologne being a very important centre in the 15th century. And here we see Mary in a rose garden, like an aristocrat, as I said before, surrounded by baby angels. And you get the sense, when looking at it, of sweet smells, sweet music going on, vivid colours in the painting, and the almost porcelain white flesh tones contrasting with the gold, the blue and the green. The whole composition is very flat and decorative, typical of International Gothic style. Very little use is made of shadow or perspective. And interestingly, the baby Jesus receives fruit from an angel, like Adam at the fall, but resulting in redemption rather than condemnation.